Who's that? The girl in my class.
Zero friends. Super weird.
This is a really terrifying catfish story, and I don't say terrifying politely. I mean this in the most disturbing way that I possibly can. The chances, you've probably never heard a catfish story like this before, only in the movies. October 31st, Halloween night. This big Halloween party. You have so much people at this Halloween party having fun, having a good time. There's two girls, Gemma and Alice, close friends. They're there, they're having fun, but they're waiting on one other girl who's a little bit late, Jessica. She finally enters to the party. Alice introduces Gemma and Jessica to each other. Gladly, the two bonded. They had a good time because you know sometimes introducing friends to friends, it don't work out. And you being the middleman, the middle woman, it's like, okay, I gotta hang out with y'all separately now. But no, everyone in this group out of the three vibed really well. Matter of fact, they was vibing so good that Gemma would pick the girls up in the car and they would hang out almost every day. Like literally so much that the grandmother of Jessica did not like it because Gemma was a college student. Jessica not being a college student, the grandmother is like, I think she's a bit too old for you. I don't think you should really hang out with her. And I'm serious. Really should not hang out with Gemma.
I thought she was too old for them. And I did say to Jess, she's too old for you and she should have friends her own age.
But here's what's crazy, and I'm sorry I'm giving you these big eyes right now, but you need these big eyes right now because what the girls did not know, Alice, Jessica, that Gemma would invite them over, gather them up, and say, let's discuss boy talk. And she would like to hear everything, both girls, what they're attracted to. What color do you like his hair? How you like his smile? How you like his personality? How tall do you want him to be? What is your dream boyfriend? Matter of fact, fuck boyfriend. What is your dream husband? And both of the girls would explain their story. I wouldn't say a story, but they would just explain, all enjoying their time, having fun explaining what type of guys the two like. But Gemma, she's blending right in. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, you like that type of, okay, yeah, me too. I like, tall, maybe dark, maybe handsome.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Seriously, the girls didn't know that she was plotting a devious plan on the girl. She's just gathering information, taking notes. Weeks later, Alice received a message from a guy online named Aaron. Aaron said that he lived in St. Georgia Hill, this gated community with a lot of the rich and celebrity people. He was a wealthy guy. The two would text every day, flirting with each other, speaking very intimately with each other. And they, of course, over time gained a connection, and you know what this means, that they started calling each other babe, baby. So of course Alice says, what's your Facebook? Yes, she been seeing pictures and photos of him, but that's like you texting someone, let's say on a dating app. Eventually y'all gonna either take this to text messages or maybe social media. So she wanted to go through his Facebook. You know how girls are.
You sit there scrolling through his following list, you find that one girl, and then boom.
So as she's scrolling through his Facebook, Aaron's Facebook, it was her type to the T. And this made her fall for Aaron really quickly. The process went really quickly because this guy was almost everything that she wanted. Not only that, Gemma dated her older brother. Yes, Gemma claimed that. What? You know Aaron? Because Alice was telling her everything about her crush life, her dating life, her intimate life with this guy who she met online. She didn't meet in person yet, but she's telling Gemma all of this, and Gemma was like, I can't believe it. How you know him? I dated his older brother. Not only I dated his older brother, but I actually know Aaron personally as well because I dated his older brother. Yeah, I frequently hung out at his house. Big house, the St. Georgia Gate place, the St. Georgia Hill. Yeah, I was there relaxing at his house. Huge house, fantastic place, by the way. You would like it there. Alice is just smiling big in shock. Can't believe her eyes. And of course, Alice took all of this information that she got from Gemma, brought it to her new beloved crush that's about to be boyfriend, Aaron. And of course, Aaron agreed with everything. Said, yes, of course I know Gemma. Gemma, she dated my older brother. She was here at the house. She had a good time. I like Gemma. She's a great girl. And you have to realize, Alice realizing that, okay, one of my close friends is cool with my crush, it just made it even much more for her to fall for this guy. Because you know how it is in y'all situations. Like, let's say if you had a friend that you grew up with, what most of you probably do, and your friends really love this guy that you introduced them to, it's gonna make you naturally love him even more because your friends naturally just really love his vibe. The two started dating. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Yes, we date now. At this point, Alice like, let's meet. But of course, excuses after excuses after excuses, because behind that profile, Aaron, we know that it's Gemma. But what Alice don't know is that Gemma is the one that's disguising as Erin. Also, Gemma is also practicing her voice, her manly voice, until she was ready, until she was prepared. Then it was going to decide to meet at a park, which they did late at night. It was much more smart to meet late at night because she had on a hoodie, made herself look like Erin, dressed like this boy, and also when she started talking, she kept a low profile and she actually met up with Alice. They sat on the bench, they talked, they had conversations. Alice didn't know a thing. Then Alice introduces Erin to Jessica. Jessica and Erin started texting online because it's like, you know, okay, that's your best friend, I'm her boyfriend, let's get to know each other so we can all hang out, so let's text, let's get closer. But this was all part of Gemma's plan. She wanted to force the situation to text Jessica. Gemma was so good at this voice that she started talking on the phone with both girls at separate times, and none of the girls didn't suspect a thing.
My name's Colleen, and I've been voice training for a month straight.
Voila, you have the man voice. Now what works for me may not work on the vocal folds of another woman.
So while I normally am actually
And of course, doing all of this, Gemma would hang out with the girls together and they would have a good time and be best friends. No, Gemma, she's not your best friend. But there was a situation when the two girls was together with Erin. You know, Alice, Jessica, and Erin, they all sitting down together. Alice said, you know, you always have this hat on. Let me see your hat. As soon as she done that, Erin looks at her. But very, very quickly, as she done that to take the hat off that he always have on, he pushed her hand away really, really quick. Said, just don't do that. I'm insecure about my hair. I don't really like my hat off. Please, just let it be. This is the reason why I always have on a hoodie too. Alice and Jessica made eye contact with each other and it was like, ah, that's a little weird. But maybe this person is just insecure about his hair and they just left it alone. But what's also weird to me is how is she able to pull this off like this? How is she able to disguise herself as a man in front of y'all? And y'all hang out with this girl every day and y'all couldn't tell that this was Gemma? What the fuck? Actually, that's because they didn't really hang out that much like you think. When they started hanging out that much, Jessica started to notice that you look exactly like Gemma. You know, when you smile, you have her teeth. Your facial structure is just like Gemma's. You sure that you're not related to Gemma in any type of way? She told this to Erin. Erin said, no. I don't think that we are related. We're not related. You sure you're not drunk or something? We're not related. But Jessica's just giving her that stare like, okay. She just couldn't believe how similar they looked as more time went, as they hanging with each other more. She's starting to notice that, I don't know, Gemma? But she's not, of course, fully 100% convinced. It's just giving her that vibe. And of course, Jessica getting this vibe is making Alice realize that, you know what? You right. You do look like Gemma. Because, you know, when you so in love, you're not really caring about, and you're not really looking at stuff at first. This is why a lot of people miss the early signs of when you get in a relationship, the toxicity that you might get yourself into because you're so young and in love and dumb. We call that the young, dumb, and in love stage. Capitalize the D-U-M-B, by the way. I'm not saying that because Gemma look like Erin that is flaws, but it's because like what's about to happen at the end of the story, you wish you would have known the truth. But it's not like Alice was so head over heels in love with this guy that she would do anything to stay with him. They would have rocky moments about to break up. Matter of fact, Alice was about to break up with him multiple times, but you know, Erin had to do his manipulation plan. Tell her in one breakup situation that was about to happen. Erin told her, my brother just he was at the beach, he was swimming, and he drowned actually. But realize this though, the real reason why the two is also having problems is because Alice is not really fully in this person's life. She feel like she fully not in this person's life. This is why they arguing a lot. And she's like, I want to meet your family. You're never letting me meet your family. There's always some excuse about when I want to come to you. I mean, I just want to be honest. If I can't have all of you, and I'm trying to have all of you, bye. But everyone was playing his role with the manipulation tactics to keep Alice in his life. Oh, her life. So what Gemma would also do is create this other guy. We're gonna name this guy Luke because that's his actual name. That's what Gemma decided to name this guy. Luke Jones, to be exact. And we're gonna text Jessica Sayers, my other best friend. But first, I know exactly how I'm gonna do this with Jessica. When they met up, naturally, Gemma said, Jessica, I have a friend. He's very into you. He likes you. And he wants to talk to you and text you. And of course, she's showing him different pictures of this guy. And it's her type to the T. She liked this guy a lot. Yeah, that's my type. I like him. I'd want to text him. Why not? Let's see. She texted Luke. Luke and Jessica started texting.
The only slightest physical resemblance that I had noticed between Gemma and Aaron was their teeth. Gemma has cheeks like a chipmunk And that's not me insulting her. She just has the chubbiest cheeks, but so do I. But she has the most perfect straight teeth ever because she had braces, same as Aaron.
Now Luke and Aaron was completely different. Starting with Aaron would dress classy. He would talk very proper. He would text very proper. Luke, well, Jessica had a complete different style in boys than Alice. So Luke had more slang to him. He talked with more slang. He texted with more slang. He dressed with more like swag to him.
The whole personalities were so different. The way they walked were different. The way they spoke were different. The way they typed to me on MSN was different.
Two completely different boys. So when Gemma was pretending to be Luke, dressing as Luke, she was literally a completely different guy, looking completely different. Yes, this makes this all crazy because it's not like it's a random profile picture and she got the same guy posing with all of these different pictures. It's actually her. She's meeting up with them, talking on the phone with them. Like, this is crazy to me.
He would ring me every day, just like he would ring Alice every day.
Because Luke and Jessica met in person. Of course, Luke will always wear this hat, different hat, and he would never take this hat off.
He would always wear it and he would never, ever, ever take it off.
I know people think it's weird that I never asked him to take his hat off, but I thought that maybe he might have lost his hair and that he was suffering from something like alopecia or something.
And the two would text every single day and they started dating. They is officially a couple now as well, Luke and Jessica. Now get this, Luke and Jessica wanted to be intimate. Well, let's remove Jessica out of that. Luke wanted to be really, really intimate with Jessica really, really fast, but Jessica really didn't want to be intimate that fast with Luke. So she was kind of pushing him away, but Luke kept pushing it onto her. So she would allow it sometimes, but she would always kind of reject him in a way because she just wasn't ready to be that physically intimate. This caused Luke to come up with a plan so they can split up. So Luke decided to pretend that he's flirting with other classmates in Jessica's school, which worked. It worked so well that Jessica ended up tweeting about the two because she seen that my boyfriend cheated on me with this girl that I went to school with. Luke's plan worked. Then Luke said, you know what? We're gonna leave Luke there and we're gonna make Connor, the new guy, text Jessica. Jessica, I'm so sorry about my friend Luke. He's a dick. I really don't like him like that at all. I don't know why I'm friends with him, but I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. If you want a hug, if you want somebody to hang out with, to comfort you, you know, I'm always there for you. I know you're a kind person, and I know you is someone that don't deserve that. You don't deserve anyone like that. You're beautiful, you're sweet, you're loving, you're charming. Jessica, thank you. You know, I really needed that because I am going through a lot right now. I did really like Luke, and, you know, I wanted something with him, but I guess you're right. You're right. And two, we just slowly but surely get close, like real close. Damn! The reason why I'm mad is because it's like, Gemma, you don't, like, what's wrong with you? You don't have a job? It's like, do something. Because remember, she's the oldest one. She's the college one, the only college one. The others are not in college yet. They need to still graduate. Me editing. The reason why I'm defending the girls, because y'all might be like, in 2025, these girls are so stupid. How did they not know? Understand this as well. This is the early 2000s, basically 2009, 2010. I don't even think Instagram was born yet. So this was the face, this was the base of all the Catfish starting to come to life. Everybody was vulnerable around that time. 2025, of course, you're probably never going to hear a story like this unless it's AI. That grandmother, we gotta owe it to her. Even though she didn't really know, still though, life just have its ways of protecting you sometimes, and you just brush it off sometimes, because you know older folks be tripping. Like parents, dad, mom, grandma, grandpa, they be tripping sometimes. But damn, Gemma, how do you have all of this time? But Gemma actually didn't have a lot of free time because Alice and Jessica wanted to hang out with Gemma. She said, no, I'm too busy for college. I'm too busy doing college. I don't have time. I don't have free time to hang out and things like that. So the friends was like, okay, we get it. We understand. But remember, Connor, well, he noticed that Jessica, she liked Justin Bieber.
See you, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
What's all this attention like?
Wow, it's been a great experience.
This was prime Justin Bieber. Baby, prime him. And Connor disguised himself exactly like Justin Bieber, looking like Justin Bieber as much as possible.
I used to meet Connor under the tree, which is on the green outside my house. In person, he would not dress up as much as he would in his pictures, but he would still look nice.
Look, I don't know how she's able to get away with stuff like this, looking at all of these different males.
He had that flicky fringe that swooped over his face.
I style my own hair. I just do it this.
Yeah, it's simple.
It goes right there. It looks great.
It does look
Thank
good.
you. Use a lot of product. Not at all. No product at all in this.
He wore shirts that like buttoned all the way to the top. He wore skinny jeans.
I gotta say it. And y'all don't hate me. As evil as this girl is, I don't want to say salute to her for being able to do this, but it's like, damn. It got me like, damn. Speechless. Because Connor and Jessica met up. Jessica didn't know a thing. And of course, Connor would have a hat on. But he'll make sure he have the Justin Bieber sticking out though. She would practice her voice. Gemma would practice her voice to where when they meet up, it didn't sound like the other people that she met.
Me editing here. Hi, yes, I'm back. I did not know that Connor, because Gemma, she ran out her boy voices. So when she meet up in person with Jessica, she would text. The only thing she would say is, that's it. They would text in person because Connor didn't want to talk.
But he texted it like that because obviously Connor don't talk.
I'm just struggling with something here. So he was there in person?
Yeah.
In the flesh?
Yeah.
And he's texting you?
Yeah, he did that all the time. Never spoke. And then you would reply back verbally, and I'm like, thanks for the tea. Like that.
Don't you find that a bit odd?
Yeah, but he said he was shy.
She fell in love with Connor. She says, I love my boyfriend Connor. Very, very much. Heart XO. Now this was the first time the grandmother would really see that Jessica really likes this guy, because the grandmother didn't see that before, her interest in a guy like this. She would come up to the grandmother and say and express how much she loved this guy Connor. Connor would even give her a necklace. But it's not like Alice don't have more girl as friends and Jessica don't have more girlfriends as well. They do. The friends is telling them in their ears, don't you find it kind of strange that these guys y'all texting? Well, all three of them happen to all made a Facebook recently. Not only that, they all from the same place, St. Georgia Hill.
She shouldn't be talking to them in the first place. When the boys added everyone on Facebook, they added loads of people at once to obviously look like they had loads of friends, but they didn't actually have many pictures. It was all pictures from the same time.
The only thing that kept it all balanced was because these girls is meeting these guys in person. So the friends is like, that's so strange, but you know you're meeting them in person, so it's like, how strange could it really be? Maybe it's just all a coincidence. Jessica would dismiss her friends, Alice would dismiss her friends. It was multiple times when separately the girls would go to that front gate, because it's a gated area. St. Georgia Hill is a gated area, and they would have to wait at the front gate because, you know, Erin would tell Alice, wait at the front gate, but never show up.
To live in St. George's Hill, you must be very, very well off.
Connor would tell Jessica to wait at the front gate, but would never show up. It was excuses after excuses after excuses. But these girls would still fall for these guys, not knowing that they're just getting played the whole time. Now this is unbelievable. When the girls would go to St. Georgia, you know, separately to meet their boyfriends, they had to wait at the gate. They didn't have to, but they did. 6 to 7 hours. What are we talking about?
Me and Alice used to always sit here at like till 4 in the morning waiting for them.
4 in the morning? That's crazy. They loved you, Gemma! Like so much. They loved you so much.
We would text them, ask them if they're coming, and they would just say, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. So we sat here for like 7 hours till 4 in the morning waiting for them.
Of course, Jessica, she is mad. At first, she's like, you know what? I got a plan. She had a smart, genius plan. This is a real rich neighborhood, by the way. This is an area that's kind of difficult to get into, but she waited at the front gate and she waited till a car to pass for the gate to open. As soon as the gate opened, she ran past and now she's in the gated neighborhood. Luckily, she was not stopped. Nobody even cared. I don't think she ran past, she walked past. It looked natural because Connor did give her an exact address in his gated community. So she goes up to the house, she rings the doorbell. A maid opens the door and she wants to speak with Connor. The maid says, what? Connor? Connor don't live here. You sure? You sure? This kid right here? No, never seen him in my life. Don't live here. She said, okay, thank you. Closes the door. She's hella confused. She texts Connor. He said, oh, no. Don't worry. I actually told the maid to give that response to you for personal reasons, you know. It's just things that I can't get into yet. But trust me, in the future, it would all make sense. Jessica believed him. She said, you know what? I'ma trust you. I'ma just put my thoughts away and I'ma trust you and I'ma just go with the flow. Meanwhile, Alice and Eric, well, they had a plan to be intimate. Because I do want to say, Gemma, she was never actually physically intimate with none of them yet. So they got a hotel room. Erin said, okay, I want the lights to be completely off. I want it to be completely dark. She waited nighttime for them to be intimate. She said, and I would like to have my hat on. And of course, there was intimate. Alice didn't suspect a thing. One of the main reasons why is because, you know, there's a lot of things, you know, to get away with stuff if all the lights is off. Mind you, we're like 7 months, 6 months in already with Erin and Alice. It was one following day. Erin was at Alice's house. You know, they was playing together, even playing with Alice's younger brother. Alice asked Erin, where's the keys at? I need the car keys. For some reason, she needed the car keys. Maybe she left something in Erin's car. Did he rent out a new car? Because I'm like, it's no way she would ride the same car when she's these different guys. Because she was meeting up with them walking. Here's how it happened. Okay, I had to go back. But what ended up happening was, Erin said, can you fetch me my keys, Alice? Then Alice went to go look for the keys, but couldn't find the keys. But Erin is so busy playing with Alice's younger brother that Alice decides to check Erin's bag. She opens the bag and she looks in it and she sees something that made her feel unsettling. She seen the toy in there, you know, a toy that was used to be intimate. She was mad, got the bag, kicked her little brother out and said, what is this? Why? Of course, Erin, being a little nonchalant about it, no, I wouldn't say nonchalant, but calm. He says, I promise you I only used it once. And that was it. You know, it was my first time. I was nervous. You know, I was probably scared that it might not get up. I don't know. I just wanted to use it at first, but I only used it once. Alice just walks out. She's sad. She goes and be in her own little personal space. Matter of fact, this situation was so terrible that they broke up. Connor and Jessica, well, Connor said, Jessica, look, I'm going through some family stuff right now. Is it okay if I stay with you for tonight? And Jessica says yes. But wait, I have to ask my grandmother. Now, the grandmother, she was hesitant at first and then she agreed. But she says, no freaky stuff. Keep it PG. When Connor comes over and they're in a room all alone, of course, she waited till it's really late, really dark in the room. Connor wanted to get intimate. Matter of fact, he wanted to get so intimate that he forced himself on Jessica. Jessica was not ready for that, and she was pleading in a way, but Connor was not having it. Kept going and kept going till he got what he wanted, and he used the same object that he used on Alice, on Jessica. But Jessica, she kept pleading and kept pleading until Connor finally stopped. And because this was forced, Jessica is in so much pain that she's so uncomfortable. Not only that, she was not ready, but Jessica did the unthinkable. That fucking hat. You know, Connor being asleep, passed out. She said, I'm gonna take off his hat. She took off the hat. Lo and behold, her eyes got so big and she could not believe what happened.
Was the side profile of Aaron. I was so shocked. How can Alice's boyfriend be in my bed?
Yes, this meant at this exact moment, she knew she didn't sleep with Connor. She slept with Alice's boyfriend, Aaron, but she wanted to keep it a secret and she didn't want to tell Alice because Alice is in love. Mind you, Jessica's confused on why Aaron even wanted to sleep with her.
Because, you know, it's kind of dark. She just didn't think it was Gemma at the time until she looked back at it after time went by. But she told Connor, she said, Connor, I would like you to leave my home. Connor left, and Jessica and Connor never hear from each other again. Connor didn't want to text or talk to Jessica at all. Done, completely done. Then there's sweetheart Alice. You know, the two would hang out a lot. They would date still. They carried on with their relationship. All of a sudden, she was just tired of it though. She was tired of everything when it came to Aaron. First, one of the big things, he lied about a car accident that she didn't believe. He said, Aaron, I was in a bad car accident and I'll be hospitalized for a while.
How can Alice's boyfriend, who's meant to be in hospital, be in my bed?
Aaron was spending time with Jessica. It was around that time. So he had to pretend that he was hospitalized to spend that time with Jessica. But wonders why he just completely cut Jessica off, because now he have all the time in the world to spend with you, Alice. So he have all of this time now, but they meet after he said he was hospitalized. And Alice says, you have no bruises on you. Or they healed up. That quick? Yeah, they healed up. Can you show me your hospital? No, she saved that. She didn't say that yet. What ended up happening was she was just so suspicious of this dude because she would never go by his place. She would never meet his family. He would lie consistently. She just had enough. She called the police. She wanted the police to do an investigation on this guy. The police pulled up to Alice's place when Aaron was there. Aaron pretending to be a boy in front of the cops. They asked him them type of questions and he answering. And then Alice says, you have your hospital bills, right? Remember you said you was at the hospital? He said, oh, I lost them. I don't have them. The police not even knowing that this is a girl. That means Gemma is playing this guy character way too well. Remember, at this time, Alice is really sus. And she wants to get to the bottom line of this dude because she knows something not right. So the police behind the scenes investigate Facebook page the whole time while she maintained to date Aaron. And she ended up getting arrested. They found her at this park, or was it her walking a bridge? It was somewhere outside next to a body of water. They seen her and they arrested her and they forced her to do a strip. Yes, take off everything. I don't want to say everything, but she had to strip off some layer of clothes and they found out, you know, her darkest secret. Her deepest, darkest secret. They forced that hat off of her and she was a woman. Gemma ended up coming clean and spilling everything. She served 2.5 years in jail. Of course, she's out now. She's been out. This was in 2010 she was arrested. She's been out. I wanted to check her Instagram and see, you know, just what's been up, Gemma. I wanted to see. I couldn't find you though, because I'm just so curious about you. But you know, yeah, that was in the past. Luckily, nobody was injured around this time. So let's give it up that no one was murdered or anything like that, because you know, this channel is dark. I mean, this video was still dark. Even though murder wasn't involved, this was still dark. But
yes, there is a but. I was catfish. Bad. Like, this IG model went through. I'm gonna give you the story. For the ones who haven't seen it, look at this.
Previously, a couple years ago, I met this girl named Kellers on Instagram. Now, I want y'all to stay away from this profile. Watch to the end. But I met this girl named Kellers on Instagram, and I'm checking all of her pictures out just to see if, you know, this person is real. She has 40,000 followers right now. So she has to be real. On her bio, she have highlights of pictures of showing her what she do in her daily life. Bubble tea, random selfies, random pictures out and about. Like, this girl had this page set up really, really nice. She putting random tweets on her page, things that she could relate to. Like, the page was genuine. So I decided to DM her. I texted her and I told her we should talk sometime. You know, you gotta just shoot your shot. You don't even know if she gonna answer or not. Why not just do it? And I'm gonna remind y'all, this was a couple of years ago, but watch how this turned out.
Hey guys, I know it has been so long since I said I was gonna start a YouTube channel. We should be friends.
So we had text for some time and then she posted on her story and I complimented her on her story, and I think I said something that, you look real cute. She said thank you, and she blew a kiss at me with the heart. I said anytime, baby. She put the heart eyes after I said that. Like, we've been texting for days and days that she watching my stories now, reacting to my story. Then one day, this is why everything changed for me. Somebody said, that's not her page. That's not the real girl's page. She's fake. The real girl name is OK Aspen. So I go on her page and I see that OK Aspen has 1 million followers. I'm like, damn, this is the real page. But how do she get 40K? You mean to tell me she tricked 40,000 people? Who knows if it's a she? It could be a he behind that camera. Collecting penis pics because this person might just be sick in the head. I only say that because I know the person behind this profile is managing to get people news by saying, you know, I'll send some back. I'm just glad that I didn't get to that level with this person. So of course I looked at both of their pages at the same time, and this person literally copying her exact pictures on Instagram. Everything the same. Now what I decided to do is go on her tag pictures. When I went on her tag pictures, somebody tagged her and said Kellers, but another girl commented and said she's fake. It's OK Aspen. So you know, at this point I'm really thinking I'm getting catfished because it's no way around it. This profile has to be fake, just like the TV show.
Hi, I'm Neve. A couple years ago, I fell in love online. Turns out my crush wasn't who I thought she was.
So then that's when I decided to text Kellers again, and this what went down. I said, like, Zam, not to be any kind of rude, but I didn't know this was a fan page. I'm heartbroken. We can still be friends though. She said this isn't. Oh, the only reason why I said it because I put Kellers as an MCM, then someone's at me this name. I just said the whole MCM. I just came up with anything, to be honest. Then she said, well, that's why I can't have a private life. Basically, she's saying this page that she making is her private page. It's her private life. She don't really want nobody to know about this page, kinda. She wanted to keep it low key.
Write out what you want to share and what you don't want to share. Like, I don't want to share these pieces, and I want to share these pieces.
So then I said, okay, you know what? Let me do some deep searching, because this person trying to make up an excuse about having a private page. Okay. I go back on OK Aspen's main page, 1.3 million, and I see that it says mine. She has a boyfriend. And I'm looking at the date 69 weeks ago. And the weeks keep getting closer and closer and closer to today's date, meaning they still dating, they are still together, and they've been dating for a long time. And this whole time, she thought I was gonna fall for that. She thought I wasn't gonna do my research. Well, you forgot that you so-called had a boyfriend. You wouldn't cheat on him, right? No way. It's no way. And if that was the case, this would be a crazy story. Imagine cheating on me with somebody you've been dating for a long time. Now it's time to dig a little bit deeper. I said, you have Snap, or are you down to FaceTime someday? She said, okay, bet. When? I said, I mean, can you tonight? I'm free. And guess what? I posted this on TikTok. TikTok, it blew up. It had like about 1-point-something million views. When I posted it, everybody went to Keller's page. Keller's didn't want to FaceTime me for obvious reasons. She is a catfish, or he, we don't know who's behind that profile. And they blocked me. So I could not able to FaceTime them. Not only that, this person switched their profile name. It's no longer Keller's. Casey Dad Doll. And you can't go on her tag pictures no more. All of them old tag pictures that was like, you're fake, it's OK Aspen. All of them pictures are gone. It's just one picture now that's tagged. And still today, after years of this happening, she's still pretending to be OK Aspen. I really do want to FaceTime this person. If it's possible, I want y'all to spam her comments saying FaceTime Ras.v on her recent page. Recent picture. And if y'all can make this happen, and if I actually FaceTime her or him, I really don't know who's behind this camera, but best believe it will be a part 2 to this video. I decided to look at her comments, just to look at her comments. And what I seen shocked me. A lot of verified people commenting under her pictures, and I mean a lot. Either maybe this really is her private page, which I highly doubt, and it would also be shocking if she's fooling all of these verified people. Verified people be on social media a lot. That's why this is important. Because usually when a verified person comments, is usually because they know the person, or maybe they've been in contact with this person before, and it's a lot of them. It's not like they're just commenting, they also following this person as well. And not only that, you got verified photographers that's commenting under this girl pictures and following her as well. Think about it. If the real Aspen tells you her Instagram, she's gonna tell you about all her pages. That's including the private page, the main page, the backup page, the spam page. So it really kinda lost me, and now it makes me wanna really FaceTime this person. I still deep down think this is a catfish. But that right there was crazy to me, and I had to tell y'all about that. Who knows, maybe this was karma. Because before any of this happened, I catfished my cousin. I texted him on Snapchat. Mind you, he was in the same house with me during this time. Yes, the future version of me is here. It's a lot going on in this video, but this is how I catfished my cousin. It started on Snapchat. I had to make a whole new Snapchat account, get the score up a little bit, make it a girl account, and text my cousin. And I texted him, hey, with the 3 Y's. You can tell that this was a long time ago because look at this Snapchat. He said, who's this? Do you know Alexis? Now, Alexis is the girl who he used to go by when he stays here. Cause yes, back then, he used to sleep here.
Look, he's knocked out.
And Alexis is not his girlfriend. I don't know if he like her or not, but they just friends. But I'm playing as Alexis' friend. Alexis who? Alexis William. Yeah, how you know her? She one of my friends, but I seen you on her Snap. And you cute. Had to put that little emoji. Show me a picture. I was waiting for this moment. I had to find somebody that was his type to the T. I'm feeling like Gemma. I'm feeling like Gemma right now. Hold on. Let me calm down. But I did. Now remember, my name is Samantha on this app. when I talk to him on FaceTime, I'm gonna be like, yeah, hi, my name is Samantha. Clear my voice before I do it. So I found this girl who's a brunette with blue eyes, and of course shorter than him, but he can't tell through the picture. What am I talking about? He said, damn, you fine with the hard eyes. Thank you, baby. We should meet up since we're a couple of blocks away. Yeah, let's do that. But like where? At the end of Alexis Street. I'll FaceTime you when I get ready to leave. Okay, question mark? Because I'm by Alexis, duh. You know, my little cousin, he a little slow sometimes, but it's okay.
I can't get over this. This some white people shit.
During this time of the video, as I was recording, talking to the camera, he actually walks in as I'm recording a video of me catfishing him. So I had to play it off. I had to hold the phone right. I had to fake like I'm recording a regular YouTube video.
She fine.
She said I'm cute and she wanted to meet up. Like, cause she lives like a couple blocks. She wanna meet up on Alexis Street. You know Alexis? Like.
Yeah, the Alexis you always go by?
Yeah, she wanna meet up at Alexis Street.
For why? You know her?
Samantha? No, she knows Alexis and saw me on the snap and thinks I'm cute.
So you just gonna meet up with her?
Yeah.
Cause she's cute. I mean, she is cute though. When y'all meeting up next week or something?
No, today.
Today?
Today.
How in the hell y'all met though? Like how? Like.
She texted me, "Hey," with 3 Y's and an exclamation point.
Yeah.
And I said, "Who's this?" And she said, "Do you know Alexis?" So it all started from there.
Damn. Yeah, I think that.
After that, I decided to FaceTime him.
Finally. Alright, here we go. Let me move out the camera. Alright, here we go.
Hey. Hi.
Hey.
I just got dressed. I'm about to get ready to leave in a little bit.
You're not showing your fit.
What you say?
Why you not showing your fit?
Cause I'm naked right now. I'm getting dressed. But I'm just saying leave the house now because I'm just about to put on some shorts. It says reconnected. No.
I had to make up an excuse and say I'm naked because why else would I not show my face? Why is he saying reconnecting? Oh.
Hello?
Okay. Hello?
Yes, just leave now. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna put on some basketball shorts and a tank top. Alright. Bye.
Okay, yes, that was my girl voice. I don't think that it was that bad, honestly. But then we met up and this happened.
Side door.
Y'all, he actually going. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me hide behind. I'm literally hiding behind cars. This dude is crazy. What's wrong with him? Y'all, he sees me. He sees me. We're about to see why he's standing here. What's up, Chance? Why you here?
I was just walking.
Huh?
I was just walking.
What you mean you just walked?
I was just walking, like taking a walk.
Why you on Alexis Street?
Huh?
Why you on Alexis Street?
I was just walking. I happened to pass
You trying to see Samantha, huh?
No.
You trying to see Samantha?
I was just walking.
Oh, you want to see Samantha?
I was just walking.
So what you mean you just walking doing what though? You was standing still in this spot. He got caught. He got caught. I'm Samantha. I am Samantha. He feel played. He feels some type of way. Oh my gosh.
So if y'all not meeting in person, well, be careful if he's your type to the T. With that being said, I love you. Take care. Till next time. Bye.
If you really wanna fuck with me, maybe you should come try and see.